And from one historic event to another, because an exhibition celebrating the lives of a group of men who were the last to leave their pits in East Durham will transfer to the National Coal Mining Museum later this year. Called The Last Men Standing, it features the portraits of 15 former miners from Easington, Hordern and Blackhall. And it's on show for just one more week at Easington Miners Welfare. Joanne Carter reports.
It's 1993, Easington's closing, following in the footsteps of Blackhall and Hordern. 3 pit villages in East Durham, forever linked to the collieries and the thousands of men they employed for over a century.
Jonathan, what will happen when the pit shuts?
Don't have no money.
Dad won't have no money. He keeps saying Dad'll have no money, we'll have no more holidays.
There was no plan B. This was no leap of faith into the future. These villagers felt like they'd been pushed off a cliff. 30 years later, Easington Welfare, or the Welly as it's known locally, the president of the Royal Photographic Society, Simon Hill, has just helped to put together an exhibition called Last Men Standing that charts the lives of 15 men who worked on the last shifts at the 3 pits and documents what they did after their mines closed.
They are passionate about the place where they live, and they're passionate about the place where their generations before them have worked. And when that was taken away, it was almost, well, what do we do next? Where do we go? So they've each got a different story that all sort of spreads out from that one place, that mine. And the interesting thing for me was to see how diverse those stories were and how each of these former miners had tackled their second life, if you like, in such a different way.
Even if we're just dancing in the dark.
I changed complete direction. The first thing I did when I was decided, I got my redundancy, which was very nice, and my first thing I did was I went to do Meals on Wheels for the elderly.
Stay on the streets of this town.
I had a good life after the pit. I was a health and safety advisor and a trainer in construction and civil engineering. And then I was working on the Olympic Games project as senior health and safety advisor on a tunnelling project there. And I came back to the northeast because my daughter took ill.
When I finished, I was a diesel driver, loco driver, for supplies and that, to get out the pit. And I was the last one to come out of the pit. Quiet, still. It was frightening in a sense, because I thought the water might beat the machine. Yeah.
Worrying about your little world falling apart.
And if you want to see the Last Men Standing exhibition, there's 1 week to go before it ends. Joanne Carter, BBC Look North, Easington.